Well, 2 years ago today, Liam Stewart, a 7th grader at Euclid Middle School, was hit and killed by a driver. He was just riding his bicycle to school. Well, Liam's father fought to make the roads in Littleton safer so no other parent would have to feel this kind of pain. And his work already is making a difference. Denver 7's Jeff Anastasio caught up with Josh Stewart at a bench dedicated to his son.
I consider myself fortunate that I got to have 13 years with him. He was my first son, or he is my first son. He changed my life entirely. A local group, Littleton Social Cycle, put up a ghost bike in his honor. And we weren't ready for that last year. The fact that Liam was on a bicycle, that's just part of the conversation. At the core of it, he was a kid on his way to school. He could have just as easily been walking through that intersection. For me, getting every kid to school safely is important. We're here at Liam's bench at the library, and currently there's really no good way to walk or ride to get here. But the conversation about interconnectivity and making sure these things are connected to where people live is happening. If we don't start that change today, we won't see that change tomorrow. Something I've said a lot to people is, when is the best time to plant a tree? And the answer is 20 years ago. And so today I'm planting seeds, and I see those seeds growing. And I see it in our school district, and I see it in our community groups, and I see it in our city, and I see it in our planners, and I see it in our council, and I see it on so many levels. Little saplings, and they're growing. The street in front of Liam's middle school has transformed into a place that is child-centric by design now, whereas before it was definitely more of a car-centric street. It prioritizes children's ability to walk and ride and expands the zone of where they feel safe around that school. That's a huge difference. Liam's death is something that has changed my life entirely. All I care about, that there may be an alternate universe where somebody was badly hurt. But in ours, in this one, in the one where I made decisions to do something some way, inspired by Liam, that person was okay. The bench means a lot to us because it's some place two people can sit down and just share time together. And that was something that was meaningful to Liam. He would be the kid that at school would go sit on the buddy bench. He was the kid that always looked to make sure everyone had a friend. We wanted something on the bench that didn't talk about his death and his passing like a gravestone. We wanted something that would have meaning and different meaning for whoever saw it. And it reminds us that we had him, and we had a relationship, and he was part of our lives for the short amount of time that he got to be. And I hope others see that, and it has meaning in their lives.
Yeah, we see it. It has meaning. And Josh's advocacy has helped spur changes you will see on the roads. We spoke with the City of Littleton's Safer Streets team, and Denver 7's On to Will series will show you their new efforts to make the streets safer.